Morning folks, welcome back to the channel. We're going to do some boat maintenance today. I've had problems with the carpet. As you can see there, the carpet's getting a bit tatty, a bit worn. So I'm going to be changing the flooring in it. And what I'm going to change it to is some of the deck armour. I went on to had a look on the internet, had a look at some prices, a couple of companies in Perth. One of them's Deck Armour. I can't remember the name of the other company, but I got quotes. It was 4 square meters I need doing, and it's looking at around $4,000 just to have it done. And it's like, that's a lot of money just for a bit of flooring. So done some searching on the internet, had a look on YouTube, and a few people have been putting down this UVA flooring. So what did I do? I went out and bought some. I got some off of I got it off a company in Western Australia called no, actually they're in South Australia, called Yarra Supply, and they do the same stuff. So it's a UVA foam like deck effect. I bought 3 rolls of that, which was $80 a roll. So we're going to be fitting that in. So you'll have a look tomorrow. It's pretty crap weather today, so I've given it a miss today. I was going to do it today. I'm going to give it a miss. I'm going to get the boat prepared and then do it tomorrow. And the demersal season's now open. Well, it will be open tomorrow morning, so hopefully Sunday we'll be able to get out for a fish. So what I'm going to do first is get the boat prepped. The floor, if I show you, so I've pulled all the carpet up, and as you can see, that's what's underneath the carpet, all the crap and sand and fish guts and God knows what else. So we're going to give it a real good clean up, and then we're going to get templates made and get it laid. So, and don't forget, as always, subscribe to the channel, hit the notifications button, the little bell, hit the like button, leave us a comment, tell us where you think I went wrong, tell us what you think of the job, and watch some of the other videos that I've put out. Cheers. Right, here we go. I've got 3 rolls of this. Obviously it's rolled up, so it's going to need a bit of persuasion. But there it is. It's like a UVA soft foam. Comes in, it's 2.4 meters long by 900 wide. So 3 of them is going to be more than enough to do the job. And obviously it's got a sticky 3M backing on it. And yeah, you know what? The way I look at it is, if it lasts me 2 years, I'm going to keep the templates once I've cut them out. If it lasts me 2 years and I need to replace it, it's still nowhere near as much as it's going to cost to put proper deck armour down. So we'll have a look. They do all different types of colours and patterns as well. They do like camo patterns, they do a brown, like a teak effect on that flooring. They do plain, beige, whatever colour. I thought I didn't really want to go with the teak colour. I thought it probably wouldn't match the boat much, but so I've gone for the grey with the black stripes, and hopefully that'll look nice, and you can wear your, you know, barefoot in the boat, carpet. It won't smell as much. So righto, first things first, let's get this deck cleaned, getting it prepared. So this is what I'm going to be using. I've got some clear plastic film. It's quite a thick film, so I'll be laying that down, and I'll use that to trace out for the templates, cut that out, and then transfer it onto the decking, cut that out, and then hopefully it should be the right size and fit. So I've got some masking tape, because we need to mask the polythene down, and also we'll be using that when we lay down the decking itself. I've got a spray applicator, and that's for putting some of the acetone in. I'm going to spray the deck with acetone, get rid of all the stains and everything. A craft knife, I've got some new Stanley knife blades, some nice sharp blades, a pair of decent scissors, heavy duty scissors for cutting the decking itself, pencil. I've got a Sharpie somewhere, but I've got a felt tip as well for marking out the template, and a spirit level. I won't need the level, but I'll probably use it for the straight edge. So that's hopefully all the tools we're going to need. Righto, so let's get jet washing this deck. stain here, that's coming off pretty easy, but we'll stick a bit of acetone on it, give it a few seconds. Yep, comes off a treat. Same with that, beautiful. And this one, this is a bit of a stubborner one, if that's a word, stubborner, more stubborn. Yep, it's coming off. So, and also this spray some along this silicone. It feels, no, that's better. That's better. So I'll do the silicone as well. Get the rest of the stains done, and then let it have a good old dry out, and then give it another clean if it needs it. If not, I'm going to give it a just put a dry cloth over everything. Make sure everything's got no grit or sand or anything. I don't want anything under this foam before I stick it down. Get the best effect or get the best stick. Let's just try this bit here, look. So here, that's pretty grubby, whatever that is. Bit of this. Give it a few seconds. Perfect. Let's got that off. So now if you look here, we've got this grip here, which is the deck grip, and then we've got a line around here and around here, also on here. So this is what I'm going to cut to. I'm going to cut the EVA to this, so that we've got like a border around it. Same around these edges here, you can just see it here. And around the front, it's a bit more defined there. So this is what I'm going to cut my stuff to just to leave an edge. Tidy it up. And the same in there. Righto. Try and get rid of all that shit in there as well, all the sand and crap. And then what I'll do is I'll bring the deck in right through here. And can you see that line? I'll do it to that line. And there's a line there, so I'll just follow them lines, which will be easy when I'm tracing it out with the clear polythene. Right, let's get into it. Righto, before I do any more, I'm going to go around and unscrew all these fasteners. Just down there, all them little poppers for the carpet that was already in there. Get all them out and then carry on with the cleaning. This one here, where they've screwed it in, they've obviously, which is the right thing to do, they've put a blob of silicone in there. So that's standing proud. So I'm going to go around with a razor blade and just cut all them off flush, clean them up. That way we won't get any lumps and bumps underneath the EVA. So let's get onto that now. Righto, that's the deck cleaned. So I've given it a good old wash. Got rid of most of the stains, if not all of them. I've cleaned up all the popper holes. So now I'm going to let it dry. Leave it for tonight because it's getting on a bit now. Let it all dry out, and then tomorrow we'll make a start. If it isn't raining, of course, but it rained pretty much most of the day today. So I was planning on doing it all today, but I ain't going to rush it. We're not going fishing until Sunday anyway, so. Yeah, we'll let it dry out. I'm going to take these two seats out tomorrow because they're going to probably get in the way. Just leave the post there. Give it one final check over, make sure it's completely dry. And then we can get the polythene in. Get them templates done. And then hopefully we can get the deck down. All done by tomorrow afternoon with a bit of luck. So, see you then. Okay, so we're on day 2 today. Yesterday we ran out of time. It's getting a bit late. Managed to clean all the deck. Managed to get all that clean. spent longer than I thought, but I wanted to get it all spot on so that we didn't have any stains or anything underneath, or anything where the glue's not going to stick. I've took the seats out, cleaned up all the silicone in the joints down there, took all the caps out, all the attachments for the carpet, and the next step is to do the template. So what we're going to do, I've got this polythene sheet in here. We're going to roll that out and we're going to stick it all, lay it out over the deck, and then mark it out with a texter or a Sharpie, cut them out, and then we'll use them to cut out the foam. So it's still early in the morning, well, not that early, 7 o'clock. It's a bit overcast and muggy, but hopefully it won't. They don't give rain today, so hopefully it won't rain, and then we can finish the job. Right, let's get on with it. Alright, so what I'm doing now is I've cut the polythene and I'm just taping it to the edge where I want the decking to come to, cut off the excess, and then hopefully I should be able to lay it all down flat and then mark all around them edges. And then what I want to do is, once that's all cut to shape, I'm going to take it up and I'm going to flip it and see if it fits exactly right in there as well. That saves me making another template for this side. So let's get this cut and stuck down and marked out. First we'll cut off all this excess. That makes it a bit easier to work with. And maybe I'll be able to use that for the other side. In there slowly. That's good. So what I do here is I cut a triangle in it. Like so, and then I'll get a bit of tape and get that in position and just stick it, and then that holds it all in position. Right, what I'm doing here is, you can see the grip texture on here, and then you've got this clean smooth line here. I don't want to put them to the edge of the grip texture because I reckon that gap's going to be too much. So what I've done is I've come in 15mm and I'm going to use that as an edge to go to. So if I mark it 3 times and then pencil that, and here with that on there, oh, just cut that bit there and that'll be my starting edge. Righto, so I've marked all round the corners and put some lines, and I'm going to join them up with a straight edge. Now before I take this up, I want to write on here top the line of the planking, which everyone knows anyway. It's going to go that way to that way, and then this is the port side. So TP top port, and that I've just got a mark around this seat post, and that'll be it. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to carefully peel it up and then lay it over the other side and see whether it's the same. If it is, lovely jubbly, just make 2 of them, and if it ain't, just got to do another template like this on the other side. Okay. Well, there we go. I think that's about it. So what I'm going to do now is pull that up and mark out the first bit of sheeting. See how we go. Righto, I've rolled out this first roll and we come across the first snag. If you look along that line there, you've got about, I don't know, 6-7 mil there, and then about 2 mil up there on the black line. So something's out of whack. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to get one of the other rolls I've got, roll that out and see if that's any better. And if it's not, I'm going to have to cut that black line off all the way down just to get it to look square and not look out of whack. So let's have a look. Righto, so templates on the foam, and I've taped it all down, and I've just cut back from the mark line and then tape that edge to keep it as straight flat as possible, which looks like it is. There's still a bit of a bend in the foam where it's rolled up, hence the bricks and bits of wood kicking about, but I'm going to cut that now with the scissors to the black line. I might just do there's a little bump there, I might sort that out, but luckily enough it runs along that black line there, which is good, and it all looks pretty good. So what I'm going to do now is carefully cut it out, see how we go. Alright, we're done. First one. So let's stick this in and see what our fit's like and whether we've completely naffed it up. That goes in there. That goes there. Along that line. That sits down to to there. That all fits down there. And the only thing I haven't done is forgot to cut out where the hinges are going. But apart from that, it's looking like we're in business. Right, what I'm going to do now is I might actually stick that down. There. Like so. Yeah, that's well stuck down. So we'll get that bit done next. Okay, so top number 2 done. So that's basically, I've just flipped the sheet over, added a bit on where it was wasn't quite right, and cut that out. So let's stick this side in. Righto, so that's the 2 side bits done. Now I'm going to work on this front bit here. So I'm going to do it in 2 sections, and there's going to be a line down the middle, because obviously the sheets are only 900 wide, so I'm not going to get it in one full bit. And I'm going to hopefully try and work it out so that the planks run in line, but if I can or if I can't, we shall find out. But that's the plan. So I need to get the centre of this and put a line down it to mark to, and then we can make the templates again. So this time I'm going to probably work from this edge here, from this edge here, and back that way. I don't think I need to tape it down this time. I reckon if I can just take it off and stick it. So, backing off. Down there, touch that down there, and there, make sure the joints line up, which they do, and then there she goes. Pushing all them edges down. And that edge there. It's good fit. So same deal. Line up this back edge down here, so we want to go to that mark there, just tap that in place into there, to there, and hopefully So there. Righto, middle panel in. We just got that and that to go. Righto, job done. Don't think I've done too bad a job. What do you reckon? I'm just contemplating. I was going to put it through there as well, but that's got a habit of filling up with water, especially as I haven't got a cover for the boat yet. And if I get any water in there, it's just going to waterlog it and probably lift it up. So what I'm going to do, plus it's a sort of a seating area as well, I'm going to put the carpet back in there, but I'll keep hold of the stuff just in case I change my mind. But you know what, pretty stoked with that job. There's a couple of marks on it, but I think they'll just, get some soapy water. I'm going to leave it a while obviously to put the glue to bond and everything. But yeah, I don't know what to do about this here. I think I might just leave it. There's a bit here, I could put a bit of strip in there, but I don't know whether it'd look alright, or I'll have a think about that. Okay, that's the job complete. As always, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, leave a comment, hit the notifications, tell us what you think of the job, what you think I could have done better, and have a go yourself. I'm going to probably give an update in 6 months and see how we go. Anyway, catch you out on the water.